Hello everybody, welcome back to the Georgia Bassmaster channel. Today I have the brand new Bonafide RVR119 behind me. We're going to be going over some special features about this kayak, and there's one hidden gem in this video of a secret hack on this kayak that Bonafide did not release to the public when they uploaded their RVR video. And as far as I know, no one else knows this secret yet. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button, leave this video a like. We're gonna go ahead and break down this kayak. I can't wait to get this thing out on the river and get this thing on a test float. Hopefully that's gonna be coming pretty soon. As you know, if you know, in Georgia, it's been raining virtually every day. I got off work just in time to film this video, but literally the next day it doesn't rain. We're gonna be taking this thing out because it's been sitting in my garage for about 6 days and I'm literally dying to take it on the water. So the first feature, if you guys are familiar with Bonafides, or if you have a native kayak, you can buy this bracket. It's called a sidekick mount that goes on the side of the kayak. Basically, the wheels will fold out for you. Pull this pin right here whenever you're done. Pulls the whole wheel assembly kit out. And then you stow it just like that, and then your wheels will always be with you on your kayak. Super easy. Accessible, it works great too. So another one of the big key features on this kayak that really made me want to invest in one was these side Ancor Wizard mounts that attach to the left and the right side of the kayak. So you have a pulley system in the front that will let down and a pulley system in the back that will let down. You can crank them up, adjust them at whatever depth you need. And the best part is all the anchor lines run through the kayak, so you don't have any snags to catch on with your rods. So that's a pretty awesome feature right there, in my opinion. Let's get to the front of the kayak. Obviously up here you have your waterproof stowaway. I put my cell phone and camera, stuff like that. Plenty of room. You can mount a fish finder to it. Also, this does detach. The entire pod does detach. You can put your fish finder transducer on the bottom, but I never used it for that. Let's go ahead and clip that back in there, lock it in. We also have some very good foam decking to stand on. Have another track mount right here in the middle. And from what I've been told, this entire kayak is slightly angled down this way to where if you get any water inside your kayak, it's all going to empty out of your rear scuppers right here. And I'm almost to the secret part on the video, guys. Just a couple more things I want to show you. So we have this paddle catch built into the front of the kayak just for quick, you know, you're paddling, you want to fish a spot, you slide your paddle up in there and you get to casting and it's not in your way. Pretty cool. You can also use this additional tie down strap that's for your rods if you just want extra, you know, you definitely don't want it to go anywhere, but it's not going to go anywhere in that paddle tie down strap. So I'm going to go ahead and just move this paddle, show you guys one more feature, and then we're going to get into the secret key feature that Bonafide and no one else released. So right here in the back, this is made for, it's made to hold 4 rods up under the seats. So I just took the seat off so I could show you, but it's got these little grooves cut in to store your rods up under your seat. And also at the front, it's got the rod organizer with the tie down strap, so you can tie your rods down. If you guys know anything about river fishing, you can't always have a rod sticking up out of the back of your kayak because of limbs and branches. So a lot of the time I keep mine between my legs just like this. And this way your rods aren't sliding all around left and right. They stay where you want them to go. If you want them in the middle 2 slots or the outer 2 slots, wherever you want to put your feet, or in all 4, you have some rod holders. So definitely a great feature, exclusively to Bonafide as far as I know. And here, right here, is your rod tie down strap. You put it just like that. You don't have to worry about your rods coming out in some rapids or anything like that. And like I said, here's your rod organizer. These are basically going to keep your rods in a certain line that you want them in. Tie it down, you're good to go. So definitely an awesome feature. I'm going to take those out of there though, because I want to show you the secret Bonafide hack that they never told anyone. Let me go ahead and take these rods out because I want to show you guys the hack. So obviously we know that the catch board was designed to go across the center at a slight slope to where your fish is going to slide in at the butt end of the Bonafide catch board. But whenever you're not using the catch board, they built in a spot for you to put it. And if you guys can see this groove right here in the back of the kayak, this long end of the catch board is going to fit down in that groove and it's going to fit perfectly in the bottom of your kayak. So how cool is that secret catchboard spot? And it also is made to butt into that, so where it's not going to move. So awesome little catchboard holder that's built into the frame of the kayak. Definitely going to be cool. Let me show you that with the rods on top. And we're in business right there. Awesome. Lots of accessory holders. So here's a view of the catchboard up under the seat. You slide it out and you put it just like that to measure your fish. So if you guys are new to my fishing channel, last year on this channel I caught 11, technically 12 species of black bass. Smallmouth, we have shoal bass. A lot of people know that. It's kind of similar to a Guadalupe bass that's in Texas. We have red eye, Altamaha, Sewanee bass. Anyways, on my channel, I use kayaks to target these species of fish that are virtually only found in rivers and creeks. And this kayak is going to be a good addition to my channel on chasing down all these species. So if you guys are interested in multi-species bass fishing, if you've never even heard of all these species, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Watch my videos called the Georgia Bass Slam. I'm going to be uploading those throughout the year. Probably going to go get my shoal bass first. Obviously, I've been catching largemouth. I can't even count those as part of the slam because everybody's catching those, but I'll probably go after shoal bass and then probably some Chattahoochee and smallmouth sometime after that, and probably the Altamaha pretty soon. But if you guys are interested in that type of content, I'm going to be using the RVR on all my trips. So I'm literally going to probably knock out 12 bass species this year in this kayak alone. So I can't wait to do that. So we've talked about the front of the kayak. Let's move towards the back, towards the rear end. I know we talked about the sidekick wheel kit. Yak Attack was also nice enough to send me this 13 by 13 Yak Attack crate. Obviously, it clips out in the front. Lots of storage space. I have some extra tracks in here. Who knows if I'll need them or not, but I've got 3 rod holders, and these don't even have the bungees in them. That is crazy. So besides this will hold up to a 16 by 16 black pack. This is a 13 by 13 now. Pretty small for what I need it for. And it also has this groove right here that's made for a battery, because this kayak is made to mount a back foot controlled trolling motor on. And I'm not going to be using that for mine, but I will be setting my GoPros up, and I have a 12 volt lithium battery that should slide right in here. Let me go get it. So here's the battery I have to run my GoPros all day long. I'm just going to slide it in there just like that and probably lock it in like that. So it has the little clip. I'm going to lock in my battery, and that's not going to move at all. So that actually worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. That's pretty cool. Locked into place. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to get this thing out on the river. So you can see how big the back Tankwell is right here. Very big. Here is the battery holder right here. It's also got an extra handle to help you grab this thing and pull it over shoals. Oh man, I almost forgot a key feature on the kayak. Let's get you guys over to this side. If you see this little handle right here, this powers your Skeg. It's under the bottom of the kayak, and it has a spring in it made to hit rocks and shoals and pop back in there and pop back out. But if you want it to stay inside your kayak, you just keep it turned that way right there. Extra place for extra mounts. The foot braces are adjustable, just like a lot of the other kayaks. Track mount. We have track mounts here, track mounts here. A huge deck well where you can put a dry bag. I'm probably going to use it to put like GoPros, batteries, like extra things like that, and then strap it all down up in the front. But all in all, this is the Bonafide RVR119. Awesome looking kayak. Let me guys know what you think of the kayak. This is the shape of the front of the kayak, made to cut straight through the waves. It's also made to be drug on the rocks. It's got a flat bottom here, made to pull up over shoals instead of a pointy bottom. It's got a flat bottom just to pull over rocks. In the back, you can tell it's got some drag plates. I've already been using those. I got grass on them. I've been dragging this kayak already. Drain plug right here in the back. And it weighs about 80 pounds or so, which is a super light kayak. I have the Bonafide P127. I have the P127 right here, and this thing right here is heavy. But compared to the RVR, this thing right here is very light, especially compared to the P127. But gonna be taking this thing out for soon. Not sure if I left out anything. Gonna be putting some stickers, some decals on the side. Also, I found out at the shop that it only has RVR119 on one side of the kayak, because on the other side of the kayak, they had to make room for the Skeg. So, wasn't able to put it over there. All right guys, that is a wrap for the RVR119 video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Going to be producing some content out in this soon. Hopefully have a video out with this thing in 1 to 2 weeks after you see this one. So I'm dying to get this thing out on the water. Going to be catching some PBs in it this year. So without any further ado, we'll see you guys later. Peace.